How about now? How about now? There we go. I can hear myself on the microphone now. Oh my gosh. Okay, so basically what happens is I was not, check this out. I have these different channels, and this was turned off. This was turned off, channel 1. And I'm streaming on channel 1. So channel 1 should be all of these audios. Channel 3 is where I actually put all of the audios, and I didn't stream on channel 3. I'm streaming on channel 1 only. I'm not streaming on any of these other channels. So this is my temporary solution. I'll just change it to channel 3 later, but I can't change it to channel 3 right now because I'm in the middle of streaming and it won't let me do that. Great. Hi Reina, welcome to the stream. I said that earlier. Yeah, so I do code. I'm learning to code anyway, but all of these spawners, they're hard-coded in because I got lazy. I was trying to release this game as quickly as I possibly could, and well, I didn't because it was for a game jam, and I didn't because I didn't get it out in time. That's why we're here now, working on it now instead, and we can work on it slower, or that's my tea timer, slower, more comfortably, and like I can take my time learning how games work and how to code. So currently the spawners, every tick, every 60th of a second, if there's a wave active, then it'll do spawn tries, and then it will set tick to 20, so it will try every 20 ticks to spawn an enemy. And then it chooses a spawner at random, and then it adds one to the buffer. It adds Oh yeah, this points to the hard-coded spawners right here, and then it adds to that spawner's buffer, and then it removes from the enemy count. I think the issue is that it's not the enemies remaining. And out. So now this shouldn't spawn 10 billion enemies. There we go. Well, I think now it's spawning them with like incorrect IDs, though. It's the issue. And I have got the different bullets kind of working. It also... Okay. Well, they're shooting bullets out of nowhere. And they're following me wrong. Okay. I don't know what it's printing. And for the spawner then, I'm not going to actually use these spawners, but I don't know why I'm even trying to fix them actually. Spawn enemy. Well, don't know why that works, but I'm going to be deleting it. I'm going to be detaching this script. Claire de Lune should not be playing in this playlist. It got me copyrighted last time. Like I was saying earlier, the main goal for today is getting the floor generation working properly. I've got until... I'll give myself until 10 because I have to wake up in the morning for morning shift. So I'll give myself 2 hours. 2 hours to try and get this working. So here's what it's going to be. It's going to be a 5x5 grid of floors. I'll just write it down here. Hold on, my teacup is in the way. So it's going to be a 5x5 grid. Each floor is going to be a 5x5 grid of rooms, right? Must be a path from 2, 0 to 4, 0. Yeah, hold on. There must be a path from 0, 2 to 4, 2. So all rooms must be accessible. 5x5 grid of rooms. Exits. 4 walls. North, south, east, west. So we need to come up with an algorithm that creates an array of 4 numbers for each room, or 4 booleans. Probably be better, or it's better. I'm thinking. Another thing that I hard-coded into the game that we're going to use for tonight is all of these exceedingly similar room textures. All of these exceedingly similar room textures, I drew them all basically by hand. I drew them all basically by hand, even though they're like the same texture, except with different doors. You can see, which is stupid, and I shouldn't have done that. But I did, and so we're going to use those tonight. And later, what I think I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to split these doors into several components. And those components will be like a wall, component, special objects component, and I guess a floor component or something. Special objects will be like the surgery table and the windows, potentially, right? And so the walls will be segments of wall. The walls can either be straight across or straight across with a hole in them. And then if I separate the walls from the floors, then that means that the player can go behind the walls and it will render properly. It'll be pretty cool. Excuse me. Sorry, that went down the wrong pipe. Okay. I'll also get rid of this. So, do I still have the room builder up? History. Okay. Well, I need to know. I do have the builder script. What scenes do I have? There we go. Based and not based. I still do have the builder script. The original scripts that I was using in order to build the levels. Give me 1 second. I did unmute the microphone, right? Speaking of the microphone, it's getting under my way. In my way of my chair. Great. So I do still have the original builder script, but I don't think I have the original builder. I actually do have the build. Oh no, that's the scene. This is the script. That's actually good. I don't have it in here. Since I've made the spawners invisible, oh, I did detach their script. Great, so they are gone. I'm going to want to comment all this out. Comment all this out. Ooh, when did I put this in? Did I put this in? Give me a second. Turns out I did put that in the playlist. Very nice. Okay, so here's the deal. This off my screen. 1 second. All of this spaghetti code. I'm going to slap the builder script back onto the main scene. Let's see if it works. It doesn't work. Wonder why. Whoops. That's not. Room size. Where does it main.room size? Main.room size X and main.room size Y. Great. Okay. It was the size of the textures, if I remember correctly. 416 by 220. Perfect. Okay. We're getting somewhere. The only issue is making the arenas, give me a second. Making the arena disappear. I can honestly delete this, because it wasn't even hard to put in. Now watch as this happens. We are going through these rooms, but the problem with these rooms is that now I'm completely stuck in these two rooms. They're not all accessible. Not all of these rooms are accessible. I'm stuck in these two ones right here. So with that, I'm gonna have to figure out an algorithm. And that algorithm, also the textures are wrong, but that's not important. That algorithm will be able to generate a map of rooms. For now, I'm going to put the player in basically debug mode by disabling his environment collider, making the speed 800. As you can see, the rooms do kind of work. Kind of. Let's say this is the room where you're gonna come out of, right? You're in 8. Why doesn't it increase by 2 each time? Okay, there's something wrong. However, it seems to be working anyway, which is interesting. Yes, these are the coordinates of the room, by the way. Supposedly they should be. They aren't. Okay, so you can see I got stuck in this room. This room should never appear. The one with no doors, that should never appear. So we're gonna want to get from this room. We're gonna want a path. It doesn't have to be straight, but it does have to be a path that goes all the way down to the other room that I was showing you. Okay, never mind. It can be confusing like that. That would be pretty fun, wouldn't it? This should be a path, but it isn't. And this isn't either. See, sometimes that doesn't work either. Let's see. There's no path. There should be a path here. So if this door was open, this would be a valid configuration of rooms. Because... oh, and it also wouldn't be a valid configuration of rooms. That. You'll notice that bullets do disappear when they hit the wall. And I got 4 different types of bullets. They don't do anything differently yet, though. See? Okay, cool. Now I need to figure out exactly how this will work. Spelled accessible wrong. This, we need to figure out how this works. So we're gonna need to make a 5x5 grid of these, I think. To kind of get an idea, I guess. 5x5 grid of these cells right here. Great, okay. Let me do left to right. Great. So we're gonna want this to be the start and this to be the end. All of these rooms should be accessible from the main path, but there should be a main path first. Spelunky makes a random line of rooms from a start point to an end point and fills the rest with wave function collapse. Yes. What's up, KZ Games? How are you doing? What's good? Hello to you as well. You can't hear me because you're at a sports game. Nice, have fun with that. I know you can't hear me, but have fun with it anyway. Hold on, give me a second. Oops, I turned on my Chinese phone keyboard. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so we need to generate a line of a random line of rooms from a start to an endpoint. Yes. So that's the kind of thing I was thinking. We're gonna create an array, 25 little arrays long, right? And then starting from this position in the array, which should be 11, position 11, we're gonna move to position either 12 or up or down, +5 or -5. Yeah. Plus room size or minus room size, or +1. And then we're gonna keep, we're just gonna keep doing, how do I put this into code? I very much can't be a -1 because that'll end up here. It can be -1 if you go from here, though. Do I use modulo maybe? If x modulo room size is not equal to 0 or 5 or 4, if x modulo room size is not equal to 0 or 4, modulo room size plus 1, then you can go plus or minus 1. And the same way, if y modulo room size plus 1 equals not 0 or 4, then you can go plus or minus 1 that way. But you also have to make sure, but you have to keep checking until, but you also have to then keep repeating that check until there's not a room that you're trying to move into. That's a good idea. That's a better idea than mine. Same with the y. If x is less than room size and greater than 0. Yeah, it doesn't need modulo. X is never gonna increase past the room size. You're right. Okay, so anyway, so this would be then 0, 1. I do not want it to wrap around. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. And okay, hold on. It's coming along okay. I'm giving myself until 1.5 hours from now because I have to go to bed for morning shift to come up with an algorithm that's able to create a path from the start to the end and then fill in the rest of the rooms. That's our main goal for today. That is the one thing we are focusing on doing. We're not going to be fixing bugs right now just yet because all of the bugs came along when I changed to arena style. All because of my poor code. But let's see. Okay, so X. Okay. It will work the same way this way as it will this way, right? So, okay. Here's something I'm thinking, I'm considering about. So step one, choose plus X or plus Y, it will generally want to tend towards 4, 2, right? So it can't be entirely random, right? So it'll be more likely to... So in terms of Y, it will be more likely to go towards the center, I guess. And in terms of X, it will be more likely to go this way. So it's gonna choose plus or minus X, plus or minus Y. More likely plus X, and more likely Y approaches more likely that Y approaches 2 in a, let's say, for the sake of just right now, plus X is a 3 ratio, Y tends towards 2 in a 2 ratio, and then the other two options that it could do, minus X and minus Y, minus X and Y away from 2, Y going outwards, will be 1 ratios. Then it will check for pre-existing rooms. If detected, go back to step 1. Okay. Actually, give me a second. It also needs to make sure it doesn't corner, the little snake guy doesn't corner itself trying to get through. Right? I'm thinking. Okay, well, I'll get to that when it comes there. Okay, actually, what I'll do is, because it's kind of unlikely that, I guess it's kind of unlikely that that will happen, so if it does happen, actually, instead of checking for pre-existing rooms, it'll check for adjacent rooms. Oh, okay, hold on. If all are filled, start over. And then this one right here. And then so see, to decide the doors, these 2 rooms are guaranteed to be connected. These 2 rooms are guaranteed to be connected. But, however, me a second. Trying to convey the information I'm just thinking of now. 2 rooms are guaranteed to be connected. However, other rooms can overwrite non-connected areas, I think, right? Yeah, anyway. Or no, they'll create branching paths. I'll get to that. If pre-existing rooms are detected, it goes back to step 2. Step 4, create the connected rooms. If room size divided by 2, that would be this, right? No, it would be the median of room size. I don't know. Well, let's just say if 4-2 has just been created, the path is finished. Now it's going to want to fill in the rest of the rooms. Okay, let's say this is gonna be the hard part, I think. Okay, so I think let's say let me build a path. Oops. This path is a little bit on the unlikely side. As you can see, the Y goes away from 2 twice. Although, if the Y is on 2, this 2 right here won't matter. It will always it'll always go away from 2 if it's on 2. And then let's say that. And okay, that we have our path. We have our path right here. Right? See that? Perfect. We've got a path. Great. So the path goes something like this. And yeah, I don't know how to diagram this better unless I spread all these out. I don't want to do everything. Guys, this is outrageous. Second. I want to have prettier paths. Prettier diagrams make better games. Wouldn't you say? The prettier your flowcharts, the better games you make. That one sucks. Is it not gonna line up? It's not gonna line up. Okay, it actually is lining up. Okay, great. We got... Shoot. I have to fix all of my arrows. Arrows of error. Great, perfect. So we've got a path right here, right? This room has a west door, an east door. This room has a north door, east door, south door. And by the way, that means this room also has a north door. They're gonna have, you know, interconnected rooms. So anyway, that's how that works, right? And so now we need to generate a path that fills the rest of these unfilled rooms. So all of these rooms down here, and also this room, and these rooms. So let's see. I think what we're going to do now, okay, there will be 25 members of this array already. It's just that these rooms will be empty arrays and the main path ones will not. So I don't know. I don't want to make them have like chances to connect to the rooms because then there's this small probability that okay, so I think I can just run it like run an algorithm like per room. So we'll do kind of like this algorithm. It'll do a smaller modified version of this algorithm for smaller rooms. So maybe this will make a array of rooms that are connected to the main path, I guess, for just debug purposes within the function. So one, I make a temp array of all main path rooms. Two, pick I guess non-main path room. Or actually, let's just start from pick first non-main path room in the array. 3. Check for adjacent rooms. If they are all filled, connect to 1. It's going to connect to 1 if all of the rooms are filled. All right. 4. If there is one or more empty rooms, choose a plus / minus x or plus / minus y. Connect to that room. If this room is empty, was empty, run the same algorithm on it instead once a main path room is reached, no, 5. Once a main path room is reached, start over. Wait, hold on. Once a main path room has been reached, then it starts, then go back to step 1. No, once a main path room is reached, check if all rooms have been filled. If not, go back to 1. Right? So now let's run this. Let's run a little demo of this algorithm here. We're gonna start with and this x plus or minus x or y will be truly random, right? So we've already done this. This is the main pathway. We've got a nice main pathway. So now we're gonna. These are all on the main pathway, and we know that for sure. That is our temporary array. The first non-main path room is this one. Check for adjacent rooms. If they're all filled, they are not. Connect to 1. If there's 1 or more empty rooms, I guess it's kind of. I guess that one, the number 3, is kind of redundant because it's just going to do that thing anyway. So it's going to connect to. It's going to try and connect to a random room, which will be. This one right here, and this one will be a straight line. I can't make this a straight line. Okay. Interesting, hold on. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's make it yellow. Why not? Okay, so that's our first thing. Once a main path room has been reached, check if all the rooms have been filled. They have not. If not, go back to 1. That means go back. That means go to here, the main path room, and we're skipping 3 because it's boring, useless. So we're gonna go down here this time. The yellow. From here, we're gonna run the algorithm again. It'll go back to 2 actually, because we already have the array of main path rooms, and it doesn't need to create another one. I spelled guaranteed. Fronted. Okay, so now we're here. Picking the first not picking the first non-main path. We're checking for adjacent rooms. We're checking for 1 or more empty rooms. I'm going here. And that is a main path room. All the rooms have not been filled. We'll go here. I want to connect up to here. And oh, we also need to make these remember that they are now connected to the main path, just in case this one decided to go offwards, and it would have had to run this algorithm again, which is not good. Actually, that's a okay. Yeah. Anyway, not all the rooms are filled, so we're gonna go to the first empty room. Here we are. I choose to go this way. Yep. Great. Okay, that's not great. There we go. So, not all the rooms are filled. Going here. Okay. I don't like this select feature because you have to go like through everything. We're going here. This is gonna be where the algorithm gets a little bit juicy. Going here. Going here, I guess. Ow. No, okay, we're... What happens if it tries to go back? I guess it could also create, like, okay, it can go back, I guess. It can go back on itself, I guess, and create, this one can go back on itself. And then it can create, like, new things or something. It would make for more interesting rooms. That is a main path room. Not all the rooms are filled, so here I'm just gonna go... The arrows should be the other way, but I'm not picky. And this one will do that. Okay, perfect. Now we have a... Now you see we have a grid of rooms that are all interconnected. Like, you can visit each one of these rooms. So, first of all, by, and then for, don't need this. Choose X plus X or plus Y randomly, right? And then we're going to, non-main path. Not if this room is empty. If the new connected room is not connected to the main path, connect it up using step 3, which means basically, like, if 3 goes to 4, it's not connected to the main path, so now 4 goes to wherever else, and it can go back on itself. Great. Okay, now how do I put that in code? This is too many tabs. Okay. I think I'm just gonna leave that. I'm gonna comment this out. I'm gonna comment all of this out. Build path instead. Room type doesn't need to be a vector 4. Yes, okay, hold on. I don't care. Be a vector 4 if it wants. Okay, so first we're gonna build an array. That would be rooms. Right? Perfect. That'll append an empty room for each. Okay, hold on. So we're gonna go start room and end room. And then end room, there, room. Vector 2. You can just hard code this stuff. 2. We're never gonna go any more than 5x5 rooms. So now this should append 25. Right? Easy mistake to make. $25, yep. That's how many we want in there. So theoretically, So theoretically this should give us an error, because it should only go up to 24. Yep. But if we print rooms 24, that will work. Yep. Okay, perfect. That's all I needed to know. I haven't lost my touch. My hand hurts though. I've been forgetting to do my Finnish lessons. Okay. Check for adjacent rooms. They're all filled. Clear the array and start. Give me a second. Okay, so the array... Okay, so here's how it should look in the array. This should be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This should be 10. So it should be x plus y times 5. X plus 5 times 1. How you should be able to get things out of the array, right? Is that correct? Yeah. So, and then this one should be 11, 12, 13, 14. 4 plus 2 times 5, which is 10. That is correct. 4 times 5 is 24. 0 through 24. That is 25 things. That's what I want. That's right. So it'll append that, and then it'll do the first algorithm is for I guess q in rooms.size hold on. Start room.x plus start y times 5, right? And if x no if rooms second, I need to like check all of the adjacent rooms, right? It'll make sense in a second. I'm cooking. +1 -1 +5 -5. This sucks. Minus 5 not equal, actually. Okay. Actually, so actually what I need to do, oops. Scale up this. What I actually need to do also, instead of doing that, I'm gonna do that, like that, right? That'll prevent it from like wigging out over improper access of arrays. This is so scuffed. I don't know know a more elegant way of doing this, and I'm tired. And finally, the print. And then, see what it does. Okay. Okay. Functions. Oh. Every 0? Yeah. Is it running every... Oh, because there should be 25 of these zeros, actually. Great. Okay, I actually want, so that's not going to be an empty array unless the fill count should be 1. Nope, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, bro, I did it wrong. There we go, the fill count is 1. Isn't that neat? Great, perfect, that's what I want. Okay. If the fill count is above 3, then that means there are at least 4 rooms. I put above, but it's never going to be more than 4. There are at least 4 rooms adjacent in the array to the... I'm actually gonna need a while loop instead of for anything. It's not gonna be for Q in rooms.size. Actually. For adjacent rooms, choose the extra Y. It'll be while there. While Great. Okay. Now we're dealing with something that'll go forever. So we gotta be careful with this. We gotta do the whole thing before we run it once. Okay. That's the first. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put this in a different function, maybe? Yeah. Oh no, I won't, actually. Those important variables. Okay. Want to still be in the while loop. Okay, step 2. If random it'll be between 0 and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0 and 6. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. If rand is greater than 4, pass. Rand is less than 4 and rand is no greater than, I don't know, 3. 2 actually. And then if that'll pass. If rand equals 2. Nope, okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6. Okay, hold on. Greater than 3. Okay, there we go. Rand equals 1, pass, and if rand equals 0. 0, pass. Okay. Now here's our thing. Then it will move in the if rand is how do we tell it to go back to a different step? Man, I don't know. You all kind of saw the progress update, and I kind of just want to go to bed. It's gonna be just 30 minutes anyway, and nobody's here, I think. Give me a second. Yeah. I do believe I'm gonna go. I don't want to do this anymore tonight. I'm so tired. Good night, everybody.